Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Misty at Skeeter Jones, and this is my Fun Box Collab Day video. I've had such a good time putting this together and working with all of the channels that are involved with this. I hope you're enjoying it. I'm not looking at the schedule right now. We're still finalizing the schedule actually as I'm recording this. So I will cut in a picture of the schedule, so you'll just get a refresher on who came before and all the channels that are coming after this one, and go catch all of those. If you missed the first ones, go back and catch those later, and then there are several more coming after mine, and we hope you participate in the chat. We are live in the chats and we love interacting. That's one of my favorite parts of a collab, is getting to interact with all of the viewers. So put your chats in there in the comments, and we'll be interacting with you all during the videos. And it's going to be, well, it has already been lots of fun. These are all channels that a lot of you are familiar with, and so you know it's always a good time when we have a collab. So I want to first say thank you to everybody who has clicked that subscribe button. And I am up to 495 as I'm recording this, and I'm on the threshold of 500. So I'm going to do a drawing, 5 drawings actually, for 500 subscribers as soon as I hit that 500 mark. And that's something I'm really looking forward to. Can't wait to get into it. And speaking of subscribers, any channel that you watch here in the collab, please do them all a favor. These are all friends of mine. Do all of them a favor by clicking that subscribe button. It's free and it helps out their channels. Click the thumbs up, and again, participate with us in the chat section. And then also go back later, maybe sometime tomorrow or this week, and just drop a little other comment into everyone's video, because I think the chat does not remain once the premieres are over, once the collab is over. So go back and just drop a little comment, even if it's just hello or a smiley face or something, just so you can build up the comments on these videos for my friends and just help their channels out in that way. So now that we've gone through all the news of the day, let's get into my fun box. Here it is. I haven't gotten one of these in a very long time. It's lightweight. I know a lot of people are getting crushed boxes. This one came kind of lifted up here on the side, but you know, everywhere else it looks okay. Well, it is kind of busted right there. I didn't notice that before. And got a little torn part here. But I've seen some fun boxes come in lots worse shape than this. And it's been a really long time since I've gotten one. So I am going to cut it open right now. And again, in Mechanicsburg fashion, there is only one piece of tape right on the front. So let's open it up and give you a first peek. I'm standing up to record this, so it'll be challenging to give that first peek. But here we go. Okay, I have a hat. And I have some animal print. And that's about, I think I've got a theme here of golds and browns. There's some kind of a brown golden right there. So I'm going to put the box down now and we'll just get into it. Okay, right off the bat, right off the top, I'm going to pull up this hat, and it says Ciao Bella on the front. I don't know if that's a brand or just a hat with a saying on it. It's straw, I believe. No, it is paper, 100% paper. Let's see. CC Exclusives is the brand. I'm not familiar with that brand. If you know anything about it, drop it in the chat. We'll chat about it during the video. And again, it has a little bit of branding right here. And actually, now that I see this little, I guess sort of cartouche thing, now that I'm seeing that, I think I have seen that before, but I don't remember anything about it. So, little straw hat here, paper hat that says Ciao Bella on the front. For the waning beach season. Actually, in Alabama, beach season goes until, you know, well past Labor Day. So still beach season. And I really don't have a head for hats. My hair looks really weird, I think, under hats. I've got a little bit of a new do going. I've never had, well, I have had bangs, but not in a very long time. And now I have a little bit of bangs, and I think I smushed them with the hat. So let's move on. Okay, next. This is a, okay, Jamie's been doing a lot of Vera lately. Here's a Vera Bradley. Have never seen a metallic Vera Bradley. This looks like it's probably one of those pill organizers. Let's see, there's branding right here on the front too. It's sort of this rose gold tone with the quilting. And of course it is brand new. Before I pop it open, let's see if it has a, no, the color is rose gold shimmer, and it does say travel pill case. And there it is, a little place for an ID card with this pink, black, and tan leopard print inside. And there's some more branding right there. And then your 7 days plus extra pill organizer. This is really great. These are great for travel. I know some people use these to actually put their little cosmetic things in. Some people will put their, oddly, they'll scoop out lip glosses and put them down into these little containers and make it a lip gloss palette. So they have the days of the week on it, but you know, you don't have to follow the day of the week for your lip gloss. But anyway, here it is, the brand new Vera Pill Organizer, Rose Gold Metallic, quilted, brand new. I'll just put prices for everything up on the screen and when I do the editing. And then anything you're interested in buying from this fun box, just contact me, skeeterjonesthings@gmail.com, and we will talk about it there. So let's see, what's a fun box without headbands? These are all in a bag, so they may be counted as one thing or they may be counted separately. But in this bag, there's actually some kind of little pins right there also. So here are the pins. The brand is I Am. I have actually seen that brand on a display in, I think CVS, but $12.99 original retail on those, and they are brand new on the card. Just little seed beads and rhinestones and gold tone on those. Let's see, this is a large scrunchie. I don't see any branding on it, but it's got a cable knit with a little sort of pom-pom piping trim on it. And that's how it would look around your ponytail. And then moving on, Ladybug. I don't know that brand. This is a cap, like a little turban cap thing with all of these shades of gold, and let's see, there's some greenish maybe. I think the gold just looks green. I think it's just red and gold. And it just has the tag there. It's new with tag. There's no pricing information. And it's just this little cap, kind of turban style with a knot in the front and in the back. And then the last thing in that little bag is a headband, and let's see, it says 50% plastic, 40% modal, and 10% chinlon. I don't know what chinlon is, but it's got the top knot, all of these shades of honey, sage green, sort of amber shades on an ivory background with the little top knot, and there it is. And that's a very pretty print. That actually could be summer into fall with those colors. Okay, so that's everything that was in this little bag. So we'll know in a minute if these things are counted as, let's see, 4 items, or if they were counted as just one. Got them all back in their bag. Here is a purse strap. Let's see, unbranded. It feels like faux leather. And this cognac color, whiskey colored webbing with the faux leather stitched in the middle and gunmetal hardware. Very pretty colors. This will look nice for the upcoming fall season, I think. Okay, her strap, and then a belt. This looks very similar. I think it's a belt, and if it is, it looks very similar to, oh gosh, I can't remember. Someone else got a belt with a bunch of beads on it recently. I think it was Pat Garza. Oh, this is two. Okay, two belts. One is like a boho beaded sort of macrame style belt, and the other one has this sort of smoky rhinestones on elastic. It's a size large, and it's BCBG, Max Azria, and it clips together just like so. That's a size large. I will measure it. I'll put the measurement on the screen, but all of the little rhinestones are there. It's just a light tan beige. There's no problem with it, no issues except one little snag, but it's on the underside. It's on the, like here, it's on the back side, so it wouldn't really show when you're wearing it, because you can't tell from the front that there's a snag in there. And that's it. There's no other snags on the inside or outside with this. So that's really pretty, very pretty. And then the boho belt is a tie belt with these macrame strings hanging off the ends. So you would tie that around, and very versatile with size. Since it's a tie belt, it would probably fit easily a small and a medium, and it has a brand. This is New York & Company, and there's not a size on it, and probably for that reason, because it's a tie belt and it can be worn by a variety of sizes. I'll give the measurements on it from the end of the beads to the end of the beads, and then I'll give an overall measurement from the end of the strings to the other end of the strings. But here's the beaded pattern on this, with again these cognac colored, whiskey colored sort of barrel beads, and then these smaller, more kind of tan brown beads. And there is that one. I'm running out of room. I'm standing up because like right here behind me over my shoulder, right there, is where I still have a little bit of filming to do on that DIY jewelry box that Janet got for me. Hang on while I adjust my camera. I still have a little bit of work left to do on that, but the house was empty and I felt like I would jump on the opportunity to get this fun box filmed ahead of time. So, getting back to the fun box. Here are some sunglasses. They are aviators. The brand is, I don't know how you pronounce that. Quay, I suppose. The style is called High Key, and they are just aviators. The gradient lenses, and that's really all there is to say about those. They're kind of large. There they are. And then moving right along, they look, well, let me look at the condition on those. They're not scratched. They're very new looking. No scratches on the inside or outside of those. Next, we have some jewelry. This is, let's see, it's unbranded, it looks like. Yes, it's unbranded, but maybe Halloween. That looks like a little witch hat right there. And little, maybe glass. Yeah, they're cool. Glass seed beads. And I'm going to get out my my stone, which happens to be right here, since I've been working on the DIY box from the one that Happy Hour Hauler sent me. Okay. Let's see, the scratch is very nice and silver. I won't be able to tilt this up with the acid on it, but I will just drop some acid on it right here, and I will, you can take my word for it. Let's see, it is not turning blue. So that is not, it had a very bright silvery scratch. So I really was expecting it to be sterling, but it is not. So where did I put the bracelet? Okay. So here it is. Here's what it looks like on. It's just memory wire. And you have this little witch hat, which really reminds me of a Monopoly piece. If there was a Monopoly piece that was a witch hat, this is what it would look like probably. And then these silver tone beads and little acrylic beads. And yeah, I think these black ones are glass. But there it is. Oops. Very cute. Oh, it has little glasses too with lightning coming out of the glasses. Maybe you can see that right there. But it's this sort of twisted design like that. They look very 80s to me. It's like if it was a circle and then one side bent this way and one side bent that way. Sort of like a donut, if you cut one edge of a donut and flip one side down and the other side up. And then it's textured with this sort of fan texture. Let me get that back on there. And anybody that buys these, I'll include these backs, but they have been worn. So I will put new backs on them and I'll send the original backs along with them. But here these are very, very 80s looking earrings there. And Kixies, thigh highs, no slip grip, black opaque, size B, and size B is for height 5'5" to 6 feet. Weight 125 to 170, and thigh circumference up to 25 inches. And that is it. It says Kixies is here to start a thigh-high revolution. So if you want to get in on the revolution, these are for you. Okay, now this maybe is pajamas. It's a robe. It is a Morgan Taylor Intimates robe, size large. I'm not familiar with this brand, so I'm going to have to look this up. But it's a satin. It feels like a polyester satin. Yes, 100% polyester. It's not focusing very well, but there it is, 100% polyester. Just brown, black, and tan leopard spot. It has a little bit of gathering right here in the back, right here. And it has pockets. And the gathering actually is where the tie belt is attached. So it's not loops with the belt threaded through, it's a belt that's actually attached to the robe. And there it is. It's gorgeous. If I can get a picture of it on Lucille, the mannequin, I'll take a picture and try to pop that in. Okay, now let's go through and count all of our items. So we have 1 with the robe, 2 with the thigh highs, the thigh high revolution, 3 with these earrings, 4 with the sunglasses, 5 with the travel pill organizer. Let's see, was that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I lost count. 6 with the purse strap. 7 with the hat. 8 with the bracelet. And so the items here are counted as 2 items, 9 and 10, I suppose. And again, in here that they're counting as 2 items, we have the giant scrunchie, the metallic sort of turban, the headband, and the little beaded, pretty little beaded bobby pins. Oh no, they're not counting those as 2. They're counting those as 1, and that would be item number 9, because I was forgetting the belts. The 2 belts they're counting also as 1, so that would make 10. So 10 items all together in this fun box, and that was fun. Tell me what you think about it, put it in the comments, and make sure you remember to tune into all of the rest of the videos coming up. I can't remember who's coming right after me, but make sure you tune in. I'll put it on the screen right here. Join in the comments and give everybody a thumbs up. Anyone you haven't subscribed to yet, make sure you subscribe to them also. It helps everyone out when you do that. And now for a little bit of channel news before we get back to wrap up the rest of my fun box video. And that is, many of you already know that I've reached, and even passed a little bit, the 500 subscribers milestone. And I have, of course, all of my subscribers to thank for that. So to celebrate, I want to do a special video that answers questions. I've seen some other YouTube creators do the Ask Me Anything format to celebrate milestones, and I decided I'd like to do that because it just seems like a good way to connect with my subscribers and my viewers. So email your questions the same way you would to purchase something. Just send your questions to skeeterjonesthings@gmail.com, and I'll be going through all of those questions. I'll answer as many of them as I can in that celebration video, and then I'll do the drawings. There will be 5 drawings for prizes to give away, 5 drawings for 500 subscribers. And I'll do the drawings from the comments on this Fun Box collab video. So come back and comment later. If you put it in the live chat during the premiere, those won't transfer over into the comments. So the random comment picker won't be able to see your comments unless you go back after the collab is over. So after the premieres are over, watch everybody's collab video and then come back later. And you don't have to watch the entire video again, but if you would just come and just jump into the comments, put 500 somewhere in your comment. You can even comment just the number 500. You don't even have to put anything more than that, because I'll use a random comment picker. I'll give you a date for it and I'll announce that later, that I will do the drawing for all the comments that mention the number 500 on this video, this fun box video. And then I'll announce the winners of those drawings in the 500 subscribers celebration video, where I'll be answering your questions. Just comment 500 on this video after this collab is over, and then I'll do the drawings from those comments that have the number 500, and then I'll announce the winners. There'll be 5 winners, and I'll announce those in the 500 subscribers celebration video, where I'll also be answering viewer and subscriber questions. And those questions can be anything like, what got you into reselling? How did you choose your channel name? What's the weirdest thing you ever sold? What jobs have you had before you've done this? Just anything. And just use discretion, of course. And then I'll answer as many of those as I can in that celebration video. And then I'll announce the dates for all of that stuff later on. I don't have it all planned out right now, but it will be very soon. So make sure you do email your questions in. Make sure once this collab is over, you come back to my video and just put a comment with the number 500. And then just keep your eyes peeled for, and click the notification bell too, so you'll know when I put up updates about this celebration. And then just wait for it all to happen. And I look forward to celebrating that milestone with you, and I look forward to celebrating the next milestone that comes after that. And it's all to thank you for helping me reach this point on my YouTube journey. Now to give you a little peek, and I've already given a peek in this post that's on my channel right here, a little peek at the prizes. I'm going to go over those right now just so you can know a little bit about what will be awarded when I do those drawings. I'm going to be giving away another Skeeter Jones t-shirt. I gave away one or two of those when I hit the 400 subscribers milestone, and so I'll be giving away another one of those. This is a Magnasonic jewelry cleaner, an ultrasonic jewelry cleaner, and the brand is Magnasonic. This actually is a picture of mine because as of the time I took this picture, I didn't have the one that I had ordered for the giveaway. I do have that one now, but it's in a box. And then I have some tools here, a bracelet mandrel, a UV flashlight, and a magnet, things that you can use to, if you're a jewelry enthusiast. And then here is some Wright's silver polish, which is good for a lot more than silver. I use it all the time when I'm rehabbing jewelry and just maintaining my personal collection. And then right here is a jewelry jar. I think that won't stay. I can't get it to stay blown up because it shrinks back as soon as I let it go. But right there is a little jewelry jar that I've put together, and that will be given away. And in the jewelry jar, there's nothing broken. There's no craft in there. Everything is wearable or even resellable, whatever the winner would like to do with that. There's a little bit of sterling in there. There's some name brands, and it's good pieces. So that is what I'm going to be giving away to celebrate my 500 subscribers. And just remember to come back and do your comments, and remember to email your questions in for that celebration video. And then now back to wrap up my Fun Box Collab video. Thank you so much for spending part of your Saturday hanging out with us. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.